Hello and welcome back to another video on attractions with Ash. I hope you've all had a very good week. I certainly have. It's been very warm this week, of course, so hope you've been keeping cool. I've certainly tried to. It's been very hard at times. On Wednesday, it was an absolute scorcher of a day. But in this video, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for a couple of weeks, especially since I went to Chessington a couple of weeks ago, and of course I made a video on attractions with Ash a couple of weeks ago, and I had a very good time. I had a very good experience, which I think was very important. That's the main thing I wanted to get out of it, because as I mentioned in the video, I didn't have a very good time when I went there the first time round. So that's the main thing I wanted to get out of it. I wanted to have a more positive opinion of Chessington, and I certainly did do. And one of the things that made me change my opinions on Chessington the most was definitely the World of Jumanji and Mandrill Mayhem. I mean, I really loved going on that coaster. I think I got two rides on Mandrill Mayhem, and I loved it. It was such a fun coaster to ride. I think the two rides I had on it were pretty much the same row, but still, I loved it. It was an awesome ride, and I loved being in that area. It was a sunny day for most parts, and other parts of the day it was torrential downpours. But for the parts of the day where it was nice and sunny, the area, you know, it really, the sun shone on it, and it looked really, really nice and really, really well looked after, which is something that sometimes is not the case really with you know, themed lands in the UK. Being in the World of Jumanji, I have to say at the moment, that's one of my favourites. Like, I guess you could call it family themed areas. With obviously the two smaller flat rides. I have to say it's one of my favourites family themed areas in the UK at the moment, I have to say. And we've got a plethora. Of course, CBeebies Land is currently celebrating its 10-year anniversary at Alton Towers at the moment, and I think obviously ever since that came in, I never got the chance to visit Storybook Land at Alton Towers, unfortunately, and I would have loved the chance to do that. I have been in CBeebies Land, and I do like it. I haven't been in it too regularly, only like a couple of times from what I can remember, but I think that's something that has expanded the attendance figures, I think, of Alton Towers. Drayton Manor as well become a lot more family orientated over the last decade or so, with the removal of several thrill attractions, which is sad, but also at the same time I do like what they've done with Adventure Cove, and I'm very excited now to see how the family thrill coaster is going to ride, replacing that whole area with where Apocalypse used to stand, and Pandemonium as well. I'm really excited. I can't wait to get on that. Adventure Cove, I think before going into World of Jumanji, I have to say probably Adventure Cove was up there with one of my favourite family themed areas, because I really like what they've done over the past couple of years, ever since the Looping Group took over Drayton Manor, and the way they've just spruced up the whole park really, and given it a new lease of life. Shockwave getting a rebrand, obviously. there's mixed opinions on that, and I'm yet to ride it actually as a sit down coaster. So it's going to be intriguing to see for the first time what that's going to be like, and I'm definitely going to have to go down there over this summer and film a video for my first reactions of it, to see what the difference is really, because I did quite like it as a stand-up coaster really, with Adventure Cove and also the World of Jumanji. I think those are possibly, in my opinion anyway, two of the most freshest and well looked after areas. I think the World of Jumanji, when I went in there, just the greenery. It's one of those areas really where the landscape, obviously, when it first opened, I imagine the landscape was looking quite bare. There was obviously lots of trees planted, loads of bushes surrounding it, and it would probably look quite bare. But now, when I visited it a couple of weeks ago, it looked picturesque, I guess you could say. I don't know really what the right word for it is really, but picturesque, I guess. I think that's hopefully something that we're going to see a lot more of, as hopefully more investment comes into other areas of of UK theme parks. I also finally want to give a special mention to Tornado Springs at Paultons Park, because when I visited Paultons Park in 2022 now, summer of 2022, and I stepped into Tornado Springs for the first time, I rode Storm Chaser. I got quite a few rides on the Storm Chaser that day, and obviously there's a video on Attractions with Ash returning to Paultons Park for the first time in, well, it was nine years at the time. It's 2 years since my last visit now, so maybe that's something to consider for the future. But I really do like Tornado Springs, and I want to give a special mention to the food at Tornado Springs. I had a really nice burger at Tornado Springs, I seem to remember. I just want to give a shout out. I don't know whether it was better than Storm Chaser, because Storm Chaser was pretty good, but the burger that I had at Tornado Springs and the meal in general was pretty good from what I can remember anyway. So props to the catering department at Paultons Park there. That basically covers what I wanted to talk about really in this video, and it just, you know, going to Chessington a couple of weeks ago and going to an area like World of Jumanji, which, you know, I think personally, you know, and obviously everyone is entitled to their opinion, but I personally think is one of my favourite areas in the UK at the moment. And of course, not everything is perfect really. Parks announce, you know, new areas, and they decide to use IPs. Obviously, this IP being Jumanji, it shows sometimes, you know, a lack of creativity, and obviously that's not the case with Adventure Cove. Of course, Drayton Manor, that's like a completely like unique design. Although I have seen some cause for concern with Drayton Manor. So, some people calling out their use of AI design. So, you know, swings and roundabouts for that one. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to discuss really, because I had such a positive experience at Chessington the other week, and it's just something that I wanted to, you know, get off my chest really, and I wanted to talk about how, you know, I really enjoyed my experience in the World of Jumanji, and I can't wait to get back, get a few more rides on Mandrill Mayhem. It's one of those rides where, you know, anyone can really have fun on it really. Anyone can have fun, because obviously with certain rides, there's a certain limit for some people that they're like, no, I'm not getting on that, there's no way. But I think with Mandrill Mayhem, it's one of those where you can have the thrills, but also it's not pushing anyone's boundaries, which is fantastic really. That's it for this video. I'll be back in a couple of days over this weekend. Hopefully it should be Sunday, the next video coming to Attractions with Ash. If I can get my words out. I need to go and get a drink, that's why. But yeah, the next video should be coming on Sunday. I'm going tomorrow to a concert in the woodlands of Cannock Chase, so I can't wait to bring that to you on Sunday. I should hopefully get that video out as quick as I can. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. Smash a like if you have, and hopefully you know, tell someone about Attractions with Ash. We're so close now to 150 subscribers. As of recording this, we're only one subscriber away. One subscriber. So if you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed currently to Attractions with Ash, you can be potentially that 150th subscriber, as we're trying to get hopefully to 200 subscribers by the end of this year. It's a big goal, but hopefully we can get there, because I've got a really exciting video planned for 200 subscribers. So if you want to help me get there, you know what to do. Hopefully see you on Sunday with the next video on Attractions with Ash. Until then, goodbye.